He gets it in. It's gonna be tight here. It's in. Oh my God! Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Where do we find these guys? He's going. He's going. And he's got it.
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Log. I'm joined by the one and only Fly, captain of the Calgary Galaxy, here tonight with me in the booth. We got a great matchup. We're in the hockey state, Minnesota. We got the Hobart Bay Caribou coming to town to play the Minnesota Mustangs. And what a critical matchup tonight. These two teams are neck and neck into the standings. Now, I got a question for you, Fly. You're the captain of a team. You're in this position. Two teams really close in points. What do you say to your team to get them going, get them on the right track, don't let the pressure get to them, and just get them towards those victories?
Make sure that everyone's calm. Log. Everyone, you're coming into a big match. You're still relatively early in the season, but it's getting to the point that you want to start to separate yourselves from the pack. Both of these teams have been stuck in a bit of a purgatory early on, separated by only a point in the standings, and they split their last matchup against each other back in week 1. So if I'm coming into this as either captain, I'm making sure everyone's relaxed. You take the day off, you calm your nerves, you come back, you warm up, you make sure you're at your absolute best so that you're not getting into your own head tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of standings, we'll take a closer look at that. Hopefully we're heard this time, no technical issues. Both these teams kind of, middle of the pack here, a little lower, but generally speaking, they are very close. The Caribou 3-2-0-3, and then the Mustangs just 1 point behind them, 3-1-1-3. A huge matchup. Obviously way too early to say they're out of anything. But I mean, what could a win or 2 wins mean tonight for them, to jumpstart them up the standings? We got the Rams, we got pretty much every team playing today. The Commanders game was right before that. So, what would a win tonight mean for these teams?
Well, for the stat sheet, both of these teams are within range of first place. 6 points tonight catapults these teams up to
Very
that
close,
same tier as the Chiefland Sentinels and above Manhattan. So this is a crucial matchup for these guys to try and claw back some places in the standings and make sure that they're not being left behind. I think more than anything, these teams do not want a repeat of their week 1 match. They want some finality to this matchup here tonight. They want to say, we are the better team. We are better than these guys. We're higher up in the standings, and the only way you can do that is with a good 5 or 6 points tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We take a look at some of the points. The points leaders for both teams are actually tied. For the Mustangs, it's Chalky, the captain. He's got 7 points. That's 5 goals and 2 assists. And for the Caribou, it's the one and only Randy, skater for the team. He's got 7 points. That's going to be 4 goals and 3 assists. So a lot of, I would say, parallels between both these teams. I think it's going to be really close. Both games are going to be really close. Could be overtime. Could be regulation. What do you think, Fly?
A lot of parallels between these teams. I can see why they're so close in the standings. Both of them have very similar builds to their team. They kind of center around one high skill player. For the Minnesota Mustangs, that's the captain, that's the leader. As you pointed out, it's Chalky. Number 3, big centerman, high skill, good mind for the game. He's able to make passes and make plays that you usually see up into a D2 and even a D1 level. And on the other side, for the Hobart Bay Caribou, it's Chino. This man has incredible hands. He's got better hands than me. I will admit that any day of the week. And he's able, because of that, to set up guys like Randy and Sonic and Mixter, generate a ton of offense through him. And the rest of the team, they're able to just kind of capitalize on what those players are able to build.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had some time to speak to both captains before they got on the ice about just how critical this matchup is. I interviewed the captain of the Mustangs first. That's Chalky. He said, for us, I think finding success won't come from individual battles, but just from team plays and proper cycling to generate chances. For the away team, Mixer says, we know that our opponent is a competitive team. He's right about that. Our focus is passing and back checking. We got two solid tendies guarding our goal, being able to prevent odd man rushes and getting the puck out of our zone in an efficient way to set up offense will provide us with chances on their net. So both captains, they got their minds made. You can clearly tell what the message is going to be across the bench, and I think we're going to be in for a really good matchup.
Absolutely, and I love the comments made there, especially about the breakouts. A lot of players early on in puck kind of get into the idea that the only way that you can generate offense is from the O zone. You dump the puck in, you chase it down, and you hope to get a chance down low in the slot. But the mind for the game, again, that's being shown here, if you're able to break out from your own zone, beat one or even two players, and generate chances off the rush, those are almost always much higher danger chances than plays when there's 8 players skating around in the zone, and it's more of a guessing game of where that puck's going to go. You can control a lot more just by skating it from your own end, hitting 1 or 2 passes, and suddenly you got a 2-on-1 or even a breakaway to work with.
Absolutely, and to build off that, cycling. Now, this is my first Div 3 game to watch, but what you see in the higher divisions is how good they are at cycling. People know their position on the ice, and that's how they're able to keep plays alive. I gotta say, your team especially is very, very good at that. It's pretty amazing, keeping the offensive rush alive. A play you think is dead, you can make something out of nothing pretty much always if people are in the right spot.
Yeah, there's no offsides in
Thankfully,
the game of
right?
puck. So that blue line on the ice, completely arbitrary. You can skate all the way back in your own zone if need be, because that's where all the space is. You spread out defenders, you land some passes, and it's worked for us in D2. It works for a lot of teams. Bloomington Wild in D1 last night on the main stream. They were able to use that to great advantage down low, cycling that puck,
what a
generating
game that was.
chances. A lot of good games last night. Some very nice goals. So.
Yeah, and I got a feeling we're going to see the same thing out of Division 3. No matter what happens, we're going to the entertainment value is going to be through the roof with this game, with the matchup being how close it is, both these teams playing for a lot, and then the matchup will be streaming on this channel later tonight, I believe at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be the Flamingos against the Fiddletown Fire Ants. Big trade story there. Both teams trading 2 players each. I'm really looking forward to that matchup as well.
Yeah, the big trade in the works there. Saw. Just trying to pull up the sheet here. Aki and Jamal D. Down went from the Flamingos to the Fire Ants, and in return, the Fire Ants picked up Funky and Bad Santa. These are 2 teams that are lower in the standings. They occupy the 8th and 9th slots respectively, but they're still, again, they're within striking distance of some of the higher seeds tonight, so they're going to be looking just like this game, just to take points off of people.
And those
big shout out to Ren as well. He provided some great insight into how that trade worked, and we saw from Postmaster he was kind of just looking for a shakeup. It wasn't about winning a trade. It's just about, let's get some guys in here who have some different views, have some different game style, and hopefully they can take advantage tonight.
I want to say that's kind of what you guys, and the other team you traded with, I want to say that's what you guys kind of felt too with the goalie trade. Both goalies really, really talented, just needing a new face to shake things up. Especially for the Grizzlies, being further down in the standings, struggling a little bit in their season.
Yeah, that trade was it was brought up by the Grizzlies. I don't want to get into too into the weeds here of it, but it was a very simple trade. It was kind of, we think that Snail deserves a starting role, is what they came to me with, and I fully agreed with them. And I Snail had worked his ass off for us, pardon my language, through the first few weeks of the season, and we were able to play against him that night.
He's
and
fantastic.
There were some good games, so it's very, very entertaining. But a lot of the trades in D2 have been like that, and overall I think have been like that, where guys are looking for mutual benefit. It's very difficult to win a trade in the PHL, because you're not able to trade, say, draft picks or prospects. Right. It's kind of just mostly just 1-for-1 skill guy for skill guy trades.
Right, and another part of that package that both teams are getting with those goalies is that they're very vocal. If I'm correct, chirpers, and they're great in the locker room. I don't know if you can confirm that or not, but
Snail is an absolute gem, and since coming to our team, Ghost has been very, very motivated. He wants to succeed. He wants to get better, and he's under the tutelage of Crowbar now, as Snail once was, and we're gonna see how that partnership works out for us. But I'm very excited to see how both of those guys are able to keep going this season.
Yeah. Speaking of goalies, we'll see if the goalies in the ice will be the starting netminders. We'll see what happens, but Hot Dog Flaps, he's got 7 games played, only 3 goals allowed. That, in my opinion, is elite. On the other end, a very good goalie as well, McFaddy. I've never played with him, but based on the sheets here, he's got just 3 games played and only 1 goal allowed, so some really good goalies. I mean, the stats across all the divisions, these goalies are nuts. Way more than I think anyone was expecting. Obviously, we know they're really good, but some of these numbers are just absurd.
Yeah, you have very, very strong goalies in D2. Few people that come to mind: Hot Dog Flaps, Brodeur and Lettinen on the Spirit Lake Sioux. I hope I'm saying that right. And Throckmorton on the Chiefland Sentinels, a starter in both the leagues. Both D1 and D2, and all of these guys have been putting up great numbers, and it's been difficult for offenses to crack a lot of these players, or a lot of these goalies. We don't see many players in D3 above a 1.0 points per game. There's only, by my count, about 5 in the league that are able to generate points on a consistent basis.
Yeah, and it's pretty amazing, on the other side, like you said, the point production too, for some of these teams is through the roof. And, sometimes you think, like, during the draft, is it kind of a roll of a dice? Maybe you could answer, you're a captain, you don't have to share your secrets, but is it kind of a dice roll for some of the draft picks, or do you kind of have a general idea, like, who you're going to pick, who plays well with each other, etc.?
Speaking for the outlook in Division 2 to start the season, we were focused very much on goal scoring. There are not many players. Puck is a very new game, so there are not many players that have the pure talent to generate offense in D2 and in D3, at least not on their own. So going into the draft, and I think both of these teams did a very good job of this too. They prioritized skill over maybe a bit of defense, maybe a bit of chemistry early on, because you can always build chemistry through the season. But having that skill is the most important thing, in my opinion, to having good success in this game, because goals are so few and far between in most games.
Absolutely, and one thing to really note here, that's you got to give all these players on the ice so much credit. There is, in my experience, there is a skill gap, to make this, Premier League. I can say from experience, I wasn't drafted. There's a funny story for the next game on this channel, where I was mistakenly drafted by the Flamingos. We'll go into that some other time, but I went from just like flailing my stick around when I first started. Oh my god, like, how do I move? How do I do this? This is crazy. To, basic stick handling, basic moving. I can get a basic shot on goal. Most people will say it's not that good. I would agree with them. But, it just shows like the skill gap is ridiculous, how good some of these players are in this league. even in Division 3, like, it's nuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of good talent. We've highlighted some already. Just to update you guys, I know we are running quite a bit behind schedule, but there was a mix-up in the perceived time of this game on one end. One team thought that this game was supposed to be at 9, so kind of just searching for anyone to fill the slots right now.
Are you allowed to lace them up? Is that a fair game?
I don't listen. We managed to get Crowbar, and he's a D1 starter, so I think anything's possible here. But
For sure.
I don't know. Some of these guys might dice me up. Chino has been beating the crap out of me in pugs recently, so I don't think I'd have much of a chance against him. I think most people have. Chino, legendary pug player, just for the pure hands alone.
For me, it's normally you beating the crap out of me, partner. The good old checking battles and pugs, for sure.
We do not stray away from contact here. It looks like might be able to get going here. I think we're just waiting on one more player for the Minnesota Mustangs. At least I hope that's the case.
Like Bobby might be coming in for them.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess the only thing left to do for us, make some predictions here, Log. Who do you got winning this?
Oof. I don't know. I like when I interviewed captain of the Mustangs. I liked his message. Really simple. I'm gonna say they're gonna win the first game. I can't pick between 2-1 or 3-2 regulation. I think it's gonna be a 1-goal game though. After a second game, ooh, I don't know. That's hard. It's so close. Like we said, it's like a mirror matchup, like looking in a mirror. I mean, oof. I can go with the Caribou maybe in overtime, 2-1.
All right, I respect it. I'm honestly, I'm gonna side with the Caribou here. I like the Mustangs lineup. They're a group of guys who've been playing together since the preseason tournament.
Yeah,
they've added some new names like Sugar, Custom, and Gyler. But this Hobart team, if they can figure out a bit of the chemistry on their team, like this is a dangerous lineup. Chino,
it's a light bulb moment, you know, just when it starts clicking.
Absolutely, it only takes one game, and then these guys will be off to the races. They got good goaltending. They got a veteran leader in Lurker, who we haven't mentioned yet, but is deserving of a mention here. It does look like we're getting close to game 1 here. We have full teams in the lobbies, so.
And you know, like you said, to elaborate on the Caribou, hot dog flaps. When we watched that draft, I thought that was a very unexpected pick, and I think since then he's just exploded, especially making those stick saves. He is nasty.
Hot dog flaps. He's got such incredible dedication. Honestly, every single day this man is on. He's working on skill, and he's gone from someone who I think a lot of people in pugs, when he first came in, kind of wrote him off, but now he's getting to the point where he's being put into some conversations for, you know, best pugs goalie in some lobbies. Someone who could definitely be playing D2 next season.
100%.
Absolutely.
My jaw on the floor during some of these pug matches with him. I haven't seen him really recently. I'm guessing he's been spending more time with his team, practicing the scrims and all that. But those games, oh my goodness, some of his saves. Just really nasty in the crease.
He is a phenomenal goalie. And you gotta respect the effort. Like I said, the man obviously wants to succeed, and that's a large part in a game like this where, you know, no one's getting paid. So having that motivation to win, it'll set you apart from the pack really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at the stream, we got some viewers now. If you're just joining us, it's gonna be the Hobart Bay Caribou We're in Minnesota. They're playing the Mustangs. Minnesota, the hockey state. I'm so impatient for this game, man. I think it's going to be a really good one. Of course, this is the one time it has to take forever, but you know, it's about the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, we've been waiting for a bit here, but it looks like we are just about to get going. Hopefully, a lot of good luck, have funs in the chat, but not a lot of voting yet. I am going to get set up on my end. We're gonna get you ready for this high stakes matchup in D3.
Yes, sir. I'm super excited to see just the play in this division. It's kind of scrappier, or a little more tape to tape, like you see in those Div 1 games, or something in the middle. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know, I think we both.
I know we kind of saw a couple. We've had a couple D3 games on stream, and a lot of people were surprised at just the number of chances that these teams get.
Yeah, a little scrappier.
Yeah, a lot. It's feisty hockey. It's very entertaining. It's, you know, you go to D1, you're coming for some of that pure skill, some of those strong players and strong strategies that those teams come up with. But in D3, these guys are battling for every inch on the ice as we get going here in game 1.
Here we go. First period, a shot attempt by Sonic. I think I'm saying that right. Number 29. That seems to fly off his stick.
Yes.
It'll go back to center. They'll dump it in. Puck's flying everywhere. Sonic the defender. He'll start in his own zone. Takes a look. He'll try and flip it out. He's looking for a man. No one really home, though. As Smasher, the D-man, or the home squad's going to get his play started here for the team. Little miscommunication there. Definitely kind of scrappy so far. The puck flying all over the place. Doesn't seem like they're connecting a pass yet, but it is in the zone for the Mustangs now. It's Smasher. Smasher will take a look, tries to send it back in, but it's deflected. McFadden will come out to play it. First goalie touch of the game there. Back over to Smasher on the opposite side. He's got some room. He takes a look over the dot. A shot. Maybe that just went wide. What do you think?
Just a little bit wide there for Smasher, but I like the vision from Fatty and net.
Yeah,
Great
huge.
job getting that puck up the ice quick, and it's a key point for a lot of teams is having your goalie be the starting point of your breakouts. There's a chance going in the other way now.
Here we go. Oh, he just missed the one-timer. Randy, man, the puck just missed his red tape. Now a high flipper by Chalky, looking to find one of his guys in the neutral zone. No luck there. It's Sonic. He looks for options. Nice little move. He's in the slot. Oh, nice defensive play by Chalky to get across and take that away. Here comes Yeti now. He'll try and flip it towards the goalie. It's Custom. He'll flip it high. No one home. Oh, no, there's Smasher. Looking for another chance. Tries to center. Good stick there. I think it was Randy. Now Sonic the other way over the blue line. He's stick handling. Looking for options. Gonna put it on goal. Good little stick there by McFadden. Puck down low now. It's Sonic. He's harassed by Chalky. He'll try and get to his D-man and McRandy. Or Mixter. Sorry, not McRandy. Puck goes way to the other side. It's Smasher. Nice little pass. Good body there by Randy to take it away from Chalky. Now Mixter in his own zone. Long pass. Just missed. Number 52. That's Yeti for the visitors. Custom tries to flip it. That's a turnover to Randy. A shot! Just went wide. That's the last man you want to turn the puck over to, in my opinion. He's got a really good shot. Just misses there. That's pretty rare for him.
Yeah, Randy and Sonic out here. Oh my goodness, what a move.
Here's a chance. Nice move. Good save by Hot Dog Flaps. That was a nice move. He's got a Smasher. Sometimes he can have a real toolbox of moves.
Yeah, Smasher, not a player I'm familiar with at all. I don't think I've ever seen him play, but a couple of opportunities early here. He's been very impressive for me.
Now it's Randy and Yeti for the visitors chasing down low. Yeti will take a look. I think it was maybe deflected, not what he really wanted. Now Chalky for the home squad. It's the Mustangs getting reset by the left face-off dot. Chalky to the middle. He's in the neutral zone. He's got some room here. Chalky over the blue line. Backhand shot. I think it was saved by Hot Dog Flaps.
That one took a bounce on the way in. I think Hot Dog might have got a piece of it, but a good block, if not, fired down the ice now. And I'm liking the setup that the Minnesota Mustangs have right now. They're sticking to that box formation. It's a very simple style, but it works here.
Now a cross. Ooh, good stick by Chalky. Previously, we just had the goalies playing goalie tennis there, but it turns into a scoring chance for Randy. Now here comes Mixter for the Caribou. Ooh, he just kind of lost it. Here's Chalky now with a little bit of room. Tries a little toe drag. No luck there. They'll keep it in, though. Smasher down low. Behind hot dog flaps. Centering pass. Nice pass. Oh, man. Just a little miscommunication. Now it's Sonic. Oh, the Mustangs will keep it in. It's Smasher now. He's got some room. Might take a look. Center! Oh, he just missed.
That's
really
a
good setup.
Lovely play from Smasher to try and set up Chalky in the slot. And we're seeing those offensive threats on both teams. For the Mustangs, Smasher and Chalky up front have some great chemistry. You see it again there. Hobart Bay trying to do the same as they launch down the ice.
Here comes Randy with a little bit of room. Good save by McFaddy. Holds his ground. Now the home squad will recover. Flips it out. No one home, though. And the Caribou will get reset. 12 seconds to go. Maybe one more rush for the Caribou here. Little soft pass. Finds Yeti with some room to the forehand. He shoots! Big save by McFaddy. And that is going to end the period.
Strong finish to that period for the Hobart Bay Caribou. On the road here in Minnesota, that's exactly the way you want to start out this game. Managed to limit chances once they got going, and a couple very strong shots on McFaddy and net, who's done well to stay composed.
Yeah.
Not a lot of movement in that net. He's great with his positioning, and those shots just going off the body and out.
Yeah, and a hard building to play in, too, in my opinion. Very, very tough. But, like you said, the Caribou just holding their ground, and they got some good scoring chances. All right, second period is live now. The home squad will dump it in. It's Sugar down low. He's challenged by Sonic. Good little play there. But it's Chalky on the point. He can't hold it in. They still fight for it. Chalky's still fighting for his team there, but the visitors are going to clear it out. Now he's still battling for the puck. Gets it over to Smasher with some speed. Forehand pass to Custom. Ooh, good stick by Hot Dog Flaps there, excuse me. Take that scoring chance away. A clear. Hits Smasher, and the puck is loose in the neutral zone. Nice little flip to himself. It's Chalky again. He's been all over the ice. Forehand chance. Pass across the Smasher. Oh! Caught him flat-footed, maybe.
The tenacity from Chalky over the last minute of the second period is unbelievable. He fought off 3 different defenders to generate a couple chances. Now that puck comes to the middle of the ice.
Now Sonic. Sonic maybe looking to take a backhand shot there. Good defensive read. It's down low. Here's Yeti. Wrap around. Oh, he hit the post. Just inches away from maybe putting that by McFaddy. Home team desperately trying to clear this out. It's Yeti. Flips it on goal. Easy save for McFaddy. Now Smasher for the home squad. Over the PHL logo. Smasher. He's got a one-on-one. Gets around one. Oh, he just lost it. But Chalky keeps it in. There he is again, keeping the play alive. Here comes Chalky around. Ooh. Hot Dog Flaps maybe got a little bit of his stick on there.
Yeah, it's good job. Good job from Rhubarb there on the initial rush by Smasher, getting his stick under and lifting it up, and he's going to be rewarded with a 2-0.
There's Rhubarb. 2-0. Now it's a 1-0 shoot. Score! It's Rhubarb. I think it was 5-hole.
That was a wonderful rush down the near side boards. He ripped that one. No, it was
what a shot.
Near side, stick side.
Near side, yeah.
It was perfectly placed, right at that level. That's right above the pads. It's perfect from Rhubarb. Great job for someone we haven't mentioned yet in this cast.
Now Sonic, another chance. Good stop by McFaddy with the stick. Maybe he was gonna miss, but as a goalie, better safe than sorry, and just swat it out. Now Mixter, he's the captain. He'll try and flip it out. He fails though. Here's Custom, number 98. Centers it, takes a weird bounce in front of Hot Dog Flaps. No luck there. Smasher thinking about a wraparound. No luck. They'll debate between who touches the puck here. Ooh, a little misread. It's going to go out. Here's Sugar in his own zone. He'll flip it high. It's going to somehow get to Custom. Nice little dump in there. Smart play. Now the puck is down low. The defense will try and clear. Sonic looking to get the rush started, but he can't get there. Now it's Chalky in the offending zone. Good stick by Rhubarb, the goal scorer. Now Custom, though. Custom will try and center, no one home. Chalky will have the puck. He tries to get it down low, no luck. Puck going all sorts of directions, taking crazy bounces in the second period. Here's Smasher. He's challenged by Rhubarb. Good stick. Mustangs still have the puck, though. And now it's Yeti for the opposition. Yeti will take a look. Little pass. Ooh. Just missed Rhubarb.
He double tapped that one. That was unfortunate from Yeti, but a good look. And more offense from Hobart Bay here in the second period.
Pushing for the 2-0 lead. Go-ahead goal. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds to go in the second period. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0 Hobart here in Minnesota. Now here comes Hobart again. A shot goes high. I think it was a backhand. McFaddy plays it. Puck goes back to Mixter, the captain. He'll flip it high. Rhubarb looking for the tip, but it was way too high. Now Rhubarb, he just misses it there, and it's the defense. Number 29, Smasher, dangerous pass in front of his goalie. And that's going to be cleared all the way out. Hot Dog Flaps thinking about playing it. Opts to not do it. Here comes Yeti. Yeti, a weird little flipper. Big hit on the blue line there. Sonic is just leveled. Now Smasher, that's going to create some room. Here's Smasher. Up high, he takes a shot. Ooh, he fanned on it. Easy save for Hot Dog Flaps. And now he's alone in front. Oh, what a stop by Hot Dog Flaps.
Oh my goodness, Hot Dog Flaps bailing himself out here, but the pressure isn't over.
Now it's Chalky trying to wrap around. Good defensive pressure by Yeti. He'll try and flip it out desperately. It's number 98, Custom for the home squad. Oh, he misreads it. Here comes Sonic. 1-on-2, drop pass, just missed. Puck going all sorts of directions here. It's Chalky in his own zone, challenged by Rhubarb. Oh, a nice little keep in. Now it's Rhubarb if he can spin to his forehand. No luck there. Puck behind the net now. Chalky tries to clear. Sonic shot missed the net. Good pressure here by the Caribou. Now a centering pass, no luck. Boy, I was confused by the Caribou, their team name at first when setting up this game, because Div 1 also has a Caribou, if I'm correct. Or it's maybe it's a Div 2?
The Caribous.
The Caribous, yes.
Yeah, the Red Deer Caribous. So, a little bit of, I'm not sure which one's the correct English version of that, but, no, a great period from the Caribou. And one thing I want to point out is just how well they are at spacing out from each other.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple of plays in the Minnesota end where they haven't been able. They've gotten a little bit crowded, and some passes are getting through three people at once. It's not like that on the Hobart Bay side. Mixter especially, he's staying back. He's not letting anyone pass him, and as a result, when Smasher gets that puck, he's got to go through at least one person before he gets a chance.
Absolutely. We start the third period now. A shot from Mixter up high. Easy save for the goaltender. Now here comes Smasher. 1-on-2. Looking for a tip from Giler. No luck there. Now it's Giler challenging. Good defense there by the visitors. They'll clear it out. That's going to be an outlet pass for Randy. Oh, just past his stick, though. Puck going all sorts of directions here to start the third period. They're going to dump it again. This is going back and forth. Now Sonic tries to drop pass. He's going to find Randy with some open ice, though. Here's Randy trying to center. Good defensive stick. I think it was Custom. Now they'll keep the pressure alive. Oh, just went past the blue line, though. And now it's a breakaway for Smasher. Something out of nothing here. Smasher! He scores! What a move! He got Hot Dog Flaps out and just tucks it home in the backhand.
That is so unfortunate for Hot Dog Flaps. He gets the contact on the puck, but the bounce doesn't go his way, and it goes right into the near side post and in.
What a goal.
Great job there. And yeah, the one time that they let Smasher in, he capitalizes. Great job by him on that play.
Smasher's been everywhere. Now Randy, a turnover, passes to nobody. Little miscue there. Or misread, I should say. Now Smasher, he's bodied off the puck, but he'll recover. Smasher, dangerous pass, nearly on the tape of Randy. The Caribou would challenge here, but it goes out. Puck in their own zone now. It's Mixter, the captain. Mixter, high flipper, hits the ceiling. Randy looking to get a play started. He leaves it for Sonic by the blue line. Sonic gets around one. He takes a look. Centered, no one home. Now Rhubarb's going to chase. Now a tip on goal, maybe by his own teammate. McFaddy has to bail him out.
Great save by McFaddy. And again, the composure and net showing there. Able to hold on to that post as Randy was looking to shove that one by the pads. Another pass out in front.
Ooh, Randy just missed.
There
On the point, Rhubarb up high. You're just joining us from the third period. About 3 minutes to go. 1-1 in the first game. It's kind of as we both predicted. It's going to be a close game, I think.
Absolutely.
Now,
These teams are evenly matched whole way through.
Absolutely. Now Giler looking to start a 2-on-1 and Smasher again. He scores! What a play!
That is a beautiful shot here from Smasher. He puts that off the far post. Nothing Hot Dog Flaps can do there. That is such a good shot on the backhand for a lefty. Don't see that too often in puck, and that kind of confuses.
Smasher again! Oh, Hot Dog Flaps. Sorry to step on your toes. Hot Dog Flaps with a nice stick save there. What he's known for, or just one of the many things he's known for, honestly. Now it's Sugar in his own zone. He's challenged by 2. Oh, he fans on it. Now it's Rhubarb looking to get the play started. If he kind of fans on it too, though. Now here's Custom over the logo. Custom, nice little pass off to Giler. Giler's going to dump here to try and get some room. He's looking for Smasher. Puck goes out. It's Sugar off his stick. He'll dump it in deep. Puck sits behind Hot Dog Flaps now. His defender will get the rush started for the Caribou. It's the captain, Mixter. Mixter walks in. Over the blue line. High slot, shoots! Good pad save by McFaddy.
Good pad save, good rebound control for McFaddy there. He had the stick blocking the 5-hole, which is something that a lot of goalies get caught on. They try and use their stick for those high saves, but they neglect to put it back.
Chance! Oh! Was that stopped by McFaddy? What a setup.
Just went wide there. An unbelievable pass, and we've seen Hobart Bay going for those all night long, and they finally connect. It just goes over the net.
Now Giler drop pass a Smasher. No luck there. Smasher down low by the goal line. He tries to get around Sonic. Nice body. And his teammate will bail him out. It's Mixer, the captain. He'll dump it. Randy chasing, but Custom's going to get there first. We got 56 seconds to go. Minnesota scores 2 goals to take the lead. You'd think maybe some urgency. Now Hot Dog Flaps coming out. He can pay the price. No luck there, though. Lucky break for Hot Dog Flaps.
I thought he was putting that into his own net there. Shows my confidence in Hot Dog Flaps, but he's been good so far.
Yeah.
Just scared me with that one as he is way out of his crease again here.
Almost a lethal miscue. Now.
Oh my goodness, this one might be.
Here it goes. Oh, through the paint. 23 seconds to go for the Caribou. They need some energy here to get a goal. 2-1, Minnesota on their home ice. Now here's their chance. Sonic takes a look and shoots. Good stop by McFaddy. 10 seconds to go now. It's going to be cleared, and Minnesota's going to win. You would think Hot Dog Flaps way out. He's going to hit it. Nothing there. But regardless, Minnesota's going to win 2-1. Some shenanigans there by Hot Dog Flaps. Funny way to end the game.
Oh, Hot Dog Flaps. He's just looking to make something happen there and coming out of his crease to try and get a clear. And oh no, Giler. He had his chance for his second goal of the season there and just little bit wide. Shades of I can't remember the Dallas Stars player who did that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But great game overall from the Minnesota Mustangs.
Teams are going to go back to warm up briefly here. We'll see if there's any changes, maybe in goal or forward.
Yeah, we do have Bobby in the lobby.
Stepping
it looks like he's going to come in as the goalie substitute here.
Coming in for the visitors. He's got 4 games played, 5 goals against, so pretty good goals against average there.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Bobby. I've never seen him play, so I'm really excited to see what this kid can do in net. Looks like he's got an active stick, but on the other side, McFaddy, I want to point him out. That was a very, very composed performance, and in a patch that has seen a lot of goalies trend towards those flashy stick saves, trying desperately to get a piece of anything that comes within 20 feet of their net. McFadden was very calm and composed. The rebound control was great. If it hit his pads, he was firing that into the corner.
All right. Game 2 is underway. A chance early for Smasher. He's had a great, he's been on fire this past game. And he gets another chance there. Now it's Smasher again. Speak of the devil. He'll start in his own zone. Smasher will turn and look. He's looking for maybe Sugar. Goes a little over his stick. Puck goes off the ceiling there, the make-believe ceiling, I guess we should say. We're outdoors. Now a chance for Yeti goes over his stick. Sonic will try and keep it in. He loses it, though. Maybe an odd-man rush here for Minnesota. If they play it right. Good back check, though. And that pass was deflected by Sonic. Puck is cleared out. Good keeping, though, by Sugar. That puck will go in deep, and the visitors will get reset.
I'm loving the look so far from Minnesota. Those stretch passes, they're trying to really stretch out the defense of Hobart Bay, and so far so good. They've had the lion's share of chances in this game, and Smasher goes in.
Now Smasher's gone. He's got Giler. What's he going to do? Over the circle, cuts and shoots. Good stop by Bobby. His first test of the game. It goes through his paint, but a good stop. Now it's cleared up.
Cold. It's beautiful save there.
Now Sonic, he's got no momentum, though. The defense will take it away from him. It's Custom in his own zone. 0-0 if you're just joining us. We're in the first period of Game 2. The Minnesota team, the Mustangs, used to a different team. The Mustangs, they won 2-1 after scoring 2 go-ahead goals in the first game. Now it's cleared out. Now it's not Minnesota. It's Hobart there trying to get a play started. I think I was thinking of the Minnesota Wild, to be completely honest with you. This team, far from the Wild, far better than the Wild in my opinion.
I've been close to calling them the Bloomington Wild. It's just a train wreck in my head about all the team names we have here, especially with Bloomington's logo on the ice from their icebreaker victory back in February.
Right, yeah. Now it's Custom. He'll dump it deep. He's looking for Smasher, the hot stick. Smasher number 29 tries to cut and look. Nothing there, though. Now it's Rhubarb, who's also been very good defensively, in my opinion, for the visitors. Now Sugar, nice little pass to Smasher. What'll he do this time? Smasher over the blue line, tries to get it to Giler. Oh, not far enough, and Bobby's clear will go off Giler. No second chance, though. Puck at center. Nice little pass by Custom. Flies off a Smasher stick, though. Now Sonic, he's looking for Yeti. No luck there. Puck going back and forth all sorts of directions in this period. Next to the captain.
I want to point out really quick, there's been a change for the Hobart.
Now Sonic a shot, missed the net. Oh, what a setup that was. Oh my goodness.
I wanted to point out Sonic, but for a different reason there. They've switched up their defensive strategy. They're having Sonic almost go man-on-man with Smasher. He has not been outside of 10 feet of that player this entire game, and so far so good. There's been a couple of chances, but overall Sonic has been controlling them.
Nice,
done very well on defense.
Nice little flipper by Giler, though. He's met up by Sonic, as you just mentioned. Sonic's been really good defensively, so you can see absolutely why he's pairing him up with Smasher there. Now a turnover, it's Rhubarb, number 24. He takes a look. Oh, McFadden came out and challenged. Nice little save. Now Sonic dancing with the puck. No luck. Now it's going to go to the left of Bobby by the faceoff dot. Giler, a long shot. Good save by Bobby. He'll pat it off to the side, but it's Smasher. He's got room for the wrap. I don't know if it hit the side of the net or if it hit Rhubarb, but it's not a goal nonetheless.
Rhubarb definitely got a piece of that one. Great awareness to block that wrap attempt. They've been pressured a lot by Minnesota here in this first period, but they've done well overall to keep this a scoreless game.
Absolutely. Now a dump in with 30 seconds to go in the first period of Game 2. We got goose eggs across the board. 0-0. Now it's Smasher. Smasher over the neutral zone. He's got some room here. He's going to shoot it. Oh, good back check by Yeti. stops a deadly scoring chance for the most lethal player on the ice in this contest.
5 seconds left to go here in the first period. That'll be cleared out. And on that last rush chance for Smasher, we saw maybe a bit of hesitation, maybe a bit of lack of confidence. He had the open shot on the backhand. He had landed one of those goals in the first game, if you remember, on the backhand. But he decided to try and go to the forehand there, and it just moved that puck into the reach of the defender. I guarantee you that if he gets another chance like that, he is taking the shot on his backhand because it is a lethal shot.
And I think very well it'll find the back of the net too. He's been hungry for it all game.
Yeah, as we say that, actually, Smasher has been subbed out for
Really?
Chalky here for Minnesota. Chalky coming back into the game. He'll be playing with Giler, so they're splitting it up into, I believe, 4 periods for each player on the Minnesota offensive core.
Maybe some captain on captain energy now. Now it's a pass. Couldn't find anybody. Home squad will get reset. Chalky flips it out. No one there though. Puck going back and forth. They play some tennis by the half boards. It's Sugar trying to get the rush started. It's blocked. Good takeaway by Mixter, but it's going to be retrieved by Custom. Puck to center over the PHL logo. It's Giler. Tried to make some room though, but he's met by the body. Now it's the captain Mixer. Just lost the puck though. They'll battle for it at center here. The two teams can't decide who's going to go on the rush. A long flipper. Good stop by McFaddy.
Tracking that one over a few of his defensemen's bodies. Good save there by Fatty. Able to keep this a tie game here in the second period as Yeti tries to go low with it.
Yeti down low, a centering pass. Oh, did McFaddy get a piece of that or what?
He got all of that one. A great save on the pass from below the goal line. Fatty quickly becoming the story of this match.
Absolutely. We got some fans here in the chat. Is McFaddy cracked? I think he might be, especially after that save. He's really secured his case there.
He's locked in. He is locked in
Totally dialed.
They're having trouble breaking down his defense. As I said in the first game, very positionally sound. If you're shooting on him, he is taking away as much space as possible with his body. So you almost have to go post and in to score. And there just isn't anyone on Hobart who has been able to do that so far.
Now, Custom, good little push here. Gets around 2, tries to center. No luck there. Giler was looking to tap that home, but he was defended nicely. Now Sonic, nice little bank pass. Over to Randy with some room. It's Randy for the visiting squad here. Randy down low. He'll have to flip it around. Sonic will try and get there by the half boards. It's flipped all the way to the other side. Now Chalky will try and clear it. No luck. Oh, he gets it back, though. Nice body. And he'll send it to center. He's looking for Giler. Ooh, just over his stick. Giler gets it, though. Here's Giler. Tries to take a long shot. Good block by Mixter, I believe. Mixter will flip it all the way around. We got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second period of the second game. We are tied at 0. Now a shot for Sonic trying to change that score. And it's going to go all the way back out. It's Mixer, the captain. He'll get it started for the Caribou.
Honestly, Fatty has Sonic's number right now.
Yeah.
Any shot Sonic has had has gone straight into the chest. There's no motion from Fatty after the shot. He is relying on his positioning, and he's doing a great job with his confidence and his composure in that net.
Now it's Chalky in his own zone. He'll flip it out, looking to put Custom on a breakaway. No luck there, just a little too short. Good eyes, though. Now it's Chalky. Chalky up high. Good stick by Sonic. Sonic will try and bank it out, but he kind of fans on it. It's going to go back to center. Sugar tries to tap it. They'll fight for it in the neutral zone. It's Randy across the center ice line. Now he's over the blue line. He's got some room. He takes a look. Good save by McFaddy. Rebound! Oh, the sliding stop by McFaddy. He is him this game. And now it's going to turn into a breakaway. Here's Chalky. He's challenged by Randy. Chalky shoots. Missed on net. What a look.
Action, both sides of the ice right
and now another chance! He scores! What a sequence of events for the Mustangs.
Sonic, he just couldn't find the puck in his feet, and credit to Jyler, he was all over him, forced the movement from Hot Dog Flaps off of the post. There's not a whole lot you can do as a goalie from that range on that shot. He hedges his bets that he's going far side, and Jyler takes the space that he's been given.
Yeah. What an aggressive move by Jyler, too. Now a centering chance! Ooh, yet he just missed the net. Maybe hit the toe of his stick there. Unlucky. But Jyler, though, kind of an unsung hero in this game, in my opinion. He's really upped his forecheck, upped his aggression. He's looked really good.
Well, hey, since Jyler has come into the game, Minnesota has outscored Hobart Bay 3-0 now.
Now here's a chance on the slot shot, score!
That's a caster's curse moment right there.
Absolutely. How about that? He has so much room there.
What a pass by Randy, and Sonic finally, he forced movement. He finally got Fatty to bite on his shot, and he puts it right where Fatty was standing before that dash. An excellent place shot from Sonic to tie this game up at the end of the second period.
Quick response by the Caribou. That's got to be huge for their bench. And late in the period, those sting for the other team. You know, being up, especially when you were winning the game, and now all of a sudden you think you made it through the period, and you just don't.
Yeah, we'll see if there are any changes here for these teams going into the final period of play. It does look like Rhubarb is going to make another appearance for the Hobart Bay Caribou. They're going to put in their goal scorer from game one, see if he can create some magic here as well. Sonic and Randy have been hooking up. They have
really good.
Yeah, they have the points, the primary assist, and the goal on that Hobart Bay goal. So that's the duo that they're looking towards for Rhubarb to work off of.
All right, we're in the third period. If you're just joining us, 1-1 tie. Minnesota won 2-1 in regulation. Now here's Randy, just over a stick though. Custom keeps it in. Jyler might have some room. He tries to center no one home though. Sugar for his team will recover. Oh, he fanned on it. Now maybe a chance for Sonic. He can go for 2 goals. Sonic takes a shot. Good defensive play there by Custom to chase him down. Make that scoring chance a lot harder.
Yeah, he just took away the lane. Nice and simple from Custom. It's easy to panic in those situations and try and close the gap quicker, but Custom knew that there wasn't much of a scoring
Here
chance.
he is. Now a shot. Oh, Hot Dog Flaps got his stick on it. I think it may have been missing, but he gets a stick anyway just to flex his amazing stick hand-eye coordination there.
You know what? Sometimes that's the play.
Gotta do
Even
it.
if that puck goes behind you, we've seen Chalky so far in this game. He's looking for those missed shots to keep possession for the Minnesota Mustangs. I think Hot Dog Flaps is aware of that, so any chance he gets, he is trying to knock that puck away, if for no other reason than to restore possession for Hobart Bay.
Minnesota there with a hard pass just now. Didn't land on their stick, though. Now McFaddy will play it as it goes back to his zone. Nice little G pass. Finds Jyler. Uses the body. Now they got a couple guys at center. It's Chalky. Ooh, good body there by the captain of the Caribou. He's walking in. Good defensive play, though. Little bank pass there. Tries to find Rhubarb. No luck. Now Chalky, nice little move. Try to get some space over to Jyler. Oh, just over or under his stick. I couldn't tell, but it just slides by him.
Yeah, it was just under the stick. Jyler was crouched for the turn. He thought he had his stick on the ice, but as soon as he popped back up, that stick came up with him.
Now Sonic, a quick shot. I think it missed, but a nice little scoring chance. He's looking for his second goal of the night. He's heating up in this game.
Been very, very good ever since scoring that goal, and even before it in the second game. He has taken control of the offense for Hobart Bay, and it's something that they really did need with Chino out of the lineup tonight. They need someone to fill that slot and generate offense for them.
He stepped up big time. Now the teams will battle in the home squad's zone. You saw a huge hip check a minute ago. I don't know if you saw that. Jyler went for the hit and he got decked. Now he's back on the ice here. Little razzle-dazzled up, but he's still out there looking good. Now Jyler will chase. It's Rhubarb. Rhubarb on the attack over the blue line. He shoots. Good save by McFaddy. Now another chance. McFadden makes that save too. That's cleared out.
Yeah, good job by McFadden there. He's it's easy for goalies. Oh my goodness, what a pass.
Stretch pass, it's Rhubarb. He'll be down low, tries to center. McFadden a save, and it almost turns into a Randy goal. Now a shot out the side of the net. McFadden will clear it out of danger. What a sequence there.
Yeah, McFadden saying absolutely not. We need a reset here. They got completely beat by the dump pass. 2 players behind the defense there. It was, and Rhubarb again, he's standing in the same spot for this play as well, and he's able to receive a pass. Minnesota's gotta cotton on to that. They have to catch on to where he's standing and prevent those dumps from getting down.
Now here's Giler. Speaking of a dump, I don't know if Hot Dog Flaps got a stick on that or if he fanned it, but what a chance for Giler.
Yeah, Hot Dog definitely put some pressure on Giler there. It's a nice pass into the middle from Custom as well, and the action heating up in the final minute of the third here.
Final minute now, as you say. They're tied 1-1. I gotta say, Giler's been very impressive, you know, when you get hit, when you get put on your rocker like that, especially in a hip checks fashion, it's hard to get back up and, you know, keep your confidence going, but he's done a really nice job.
Yeah, he's been active for the Minnesota Mustangs, and he's going to have one more chance with 30 seconds left to go.
Giler will chase. Mixter's going to get it out of danger, though. Doesn't really go as far as I think he wanted it to go. They'll clear it out. Rhubarb there in the offending zone for them. Sugar's going to send it around the boards. Looking for Custom. What'll he do? Bank pass off the boards. Looking for Giler. Oh, just missed him. 10 seconds to go in the period. Let's see what happens. Giler has it. Oh, he lost it. Imagine if he kept that puck on his stick. Now it's Custom walking in. Oh, huge save by Hot Dog Flaps. With 3 seconds left, that'll end the period.
An unbelievable save from Hot Dog Flaps, in tight, making sure they secure a point in this game too. And now it's crunch time for these teams. Some tough decisions for Chalky and Mixter to make. Who starts for you in overtime? And it does look like Smasher is going to come back into the game. The man who has been a constant threat is going to come back, replacing Giler up front. And he'll be on that left wing for the faceoff. Yeah.
Good call there, I think. Just benching him just to reset his head, you know. After they really, you know, the visiting team really started focusing on him. He's been really good. Just that little reset for him, I think, will be really beneficial here.
Yeah, and important to note, Sonic is still playing defense, but he might need a couple seconds to make sure
this
he's
goes.
still man on man.
Here come the home squad in the zone. A little forecheck there. Good stick, though. Now it's Chalky. Oh, he turns it over now. Here's Sonic with some speed. He's challenged by Custom. He's got it on his backhand. Down low. He's down low looking for the wraparound. Oh my goodness. A backward save.
Oh,
lights out for sure. McFadden said no.
Oh my goodness. Sonic, he had a defensive play on Smasher in one end, went end to end, tried for the wrap, and
now Smasher with some Ruby shoots. Huge stop by Hot Dog Flaps. Another chance, I think, just went wide. Custom's wide open at center. Oh, good stick by Sonic there.
Holy, what action.
We're getting a treat here, aren't we?
This is unbelievable work from both teams, generating chances.
That is a save. That's maybe save of the year so far. Got to be a candidate. Now a centering chance, Chalky. Oh, didn't get a lot on it. Now Custom he'll try and keep the offense alive. He'll opt to put it back in his zone to Sugar to play it safe. Sugar will flip it around. Game finally slowing down a little bit here in this overtime. Wow, what a start.
Yeah, both teams. I think this is a message from the captains. Okay, let's just reset here. We want to win this game. We do not want to lose in a breakaway fashion. They have to earn a win here. And a good call from both captains to try and settle their boys
now
down.
Rhubarb, nice read. He's got Sonic. He cuts the center shot. He scores!
Incredible shot from Rhubarb.
Caribou win!
A second of the match day, cutting inside and perfectly placed right in the same spot that Sonic scored his.
Well, I don't think I got the score right, but I said, what did I say? Minnesota regulation and Hobart overtime? I'll take it.
I think, yeah, that's what you said. So good work on the prediction there.
I will
Great
take
game
it.
from these teams.
Absolutely. What a great matchup. We knew it was going to be close. I wasn't expecting it to be that open at some parts, but wow, what a game.
Yeah, it was lovely. We saw constant adaptation with the line changes from Minnesota and from Hobart respectively. Incredible job, especially by Rhubarb and Sonic on Hobart Bay, working to make sure that they got some points out of this. And as a result, these teams will have to wait until Sunday for a chance to separate themselves from the pack.
Yeah. What a game. Huge impact on the standings and, shockwave through the league, in my opinion. Speaking of which, we got another great game coming up pretty soon here. We're going to close the stream for a little bit to change some things around. Then, stay tuned. We'll be right back. It's going to be the Florida Flamingos. They're going to be in Fiddletown to play the Fire Ants in a highly anticipated matchup. Obviously highlighting that huge trade we had the other day. So stay tuned for that. Wow, what a game.
Well, that's fun.
Anyway, I'm Log. I was joined by Fly. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.